Today we are talking about Call of Duty Vanguard. That is right, they made another one. We DAO in one launch day and decided to take a look. As a group here we talked the campaign, some multiplayer and the zombies mod. Bottom line here right at the start. Call of Duty releases every year. It is an endless product at this point. If you are not interested, you will still not gonna be interested. I still think they should have maybe taken a year off, focused on their other project, and obviously Activision is pretty messy right now and needs to get their stuff together. But the Vanguard feels like an in-between game. It is not the strongest entry. It's got some lame stuff, and it is got quite a few nice things worth pointing out. It is still fun but well mixed. You might like it if you are looking for some more World War II stuff, at least. Let's get into it though. The campaign footage was captured on PlayStation 5, the multiplayer footage here was captured on PC, and the zombies mod was on Xbox Series X. So let us start with the campaign. For us here, and me specifically personally, is pretty strong. You guys know I say it every year. I love playing the campaign. I try them all because they are always just fun little popcorn roller coaster rides, like kind of just quick action movies. And this one has some really good standout moments and a couple of boring bland missions in between. The story revolves around a group of unequal character soldiers from various countries working together on a big conspiracy at the end of the World War II involving Hitler's fictional successor. Each soldier is unequal for different reasons and are a little more over the top than a classic World War II thing, helping this all kind of feel a little fresh. There is Paulina Petrova, aka Lady Nightingale, the blousy Russian sniper badass, who I think is loosely based on a real-world Soviet sniper, who she killed like 300 people in the war. Then there is Lucas Riggs, the quirky funny Australian explosive guy. Then there's the American guy Wade Jackson. He is kind of just like a stereotypical hotshot ace pilot. And the English Archwell Kingsley, the kind of leader who is just super crazy smart and knows a bunch of language and is also pretty badass. Along the campaign they all have their unequal tricks, like being able to carry more explosives and swap between them, or being able to whistle and wave and drive fire. Nice little shake-ups to the campaign shoutouts here and there that really do wonders because some of the actual environments and areas are pretty straightforward. Now these characters, not only are they all involved in the pilot together, but the game also jumps back to their time in the middle of the war, giving them a little character development and setting up the overall plot, while also of course giving you kind of like a little retest hits of World War II, featuring these fictional characters in it. There are some cool aerial battles as Wade, who then eventually crash lands in the jungle and fights off Japan's forces. Lucas is in the desert campaign, giving you a little bit of desert Nazi action, and this can feel a bit bland at times. But the standout is Paulina by far. Many World War II games have given you Stalingrad stuff, and Call of Duty has done it a few times. I can actually think of all of them. It is pretty cool, but this stuff takes the cake. It is good sniper encounters, personal missions involving taking out a Nazi general, and it is cold, it is bloody and pretty gory, and the game gives you a few environments where you creep around buildings super quick, hiding under tables, going so vents shafts, popping out and shanking dudes. It almost feels like a Batman Arkham stealth environment, just quick and deadly. It is a nice new spin. It is realistic? No. It is fun? Yeah. Vanguard's campaign is not gonna change the world, but the people who worked on it clearly give a damn. It is not perfect and there are a couple of lame missions, but the story and characters are surprisingly memorable. They every and got married from Lord of the Rings as an ambitious but slimy and nervous Nazi, and he is really good on one screen as well as all the other characters. There is really a couple of moments like the Stalingrad beat that are up there in my list. All best Call of Duty campaign missions moments. Maybe not number one or anything, but they are up there, you know. Like many other Call of Duties, the campaign is not very long and it is not enough to completely justify the full asking price, of course. course, but it is still mostly worth experiencing in some way or another. Now on the multiplayer side it is pretty much what you would expect. There is plenty of stuff to keep you busy. First of all, the gunsmith weapon thing is back, and it is pretty much as awesome as usual. There is something about the way it flows, how it looks, and how satisfying it is to change stuff, and just how the stats really work the change. It's something I have always really enjoyed. Now this time around things are once again operator based, so in short, in layman's terms, just kind of meaning you can choose a character and then customize within this all the stuff you would expect. These things levels to grind out, loadouts to tweak and customize with different perks, stop kill streaks. It is just the right amount of stuff to feel like you can still really tailor stuff to your preference. Now multiplayer is chaotic and as fast as usual, to be completely strained up with you guys, so none of us here are completely qualified yet to connect on the super fun specific stuff, like balancing quite yet, just because it is really early. If you are watching this later, just know that we are talking about the game, the day after launch. Players are very big and everybody has their preferred Call of Duty multiplayer, but so far everything here feels fine. It just feels a little bit too familiar, but I'm curious to see how the community takes to it. Some people will just prefer the World War II style weapon and stuff in the multiplayer, and you definitely got that here. But you get the usual mods you would expect, nothing quite game changing, but there are thickening multiplayer maps which is pretty nice. Many of them are tight and amount to a lot of quick chaos, but there are a few standouts. What we really like is that there is a couple of maps from Call of Duty World at War remade here, and they are fun to jump into. It is almost like we did not quite realize how iconic some of them were. I cannot believe we have been playing these Call of Duty games for like 1,000 years now. Thanks for watching and press like in this video. Thank you.